This gameplay footage has been recorded using the xm300 by Gigabyte. If you want to find out more about this gaming mouse, please keep watching. This is going to be a quick review of the Gigabyte xm300. I purchased this mouse off eBay off someone. I'll be honest, it was secondhand, but it had been used once or twice. The reason I want to review it is because even brand new, it's a great price point. The xm300 sells for $55 Canadian, roughly probably around 40 American. And it has all the bells and whistles of a premium mouse. And I'm going to give you the positives and maybe the negatives. First off, it has an amazing sensor. It uses the 3988 sensor. This sensor is the same as in the Deathadder. By the way, the shape of this mouse reminds me a lot of the Deathadder. If you have a look at it, it kind of, has all quite the same shape. It's a little less pointy in the front, which I kind of like because I never really liked the pointiness of the Deathadder. My fingers just kind of grab into it. I'm going to make some comparisons to my Roccat Cone Pure Military, as that is my daily driver and the mouse that has been the best for me so far. And so let's go over the specs of this mouse real quick. Gigabyte has made a pretty nice product here. Omron switches, they're pretty awesome. On the fly DPI, you can set up 4 settings at once. There's rubber grip on the sides, so there's a rubber cable. It has RGB lighting, 16.8 million colors. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go over to the mouse now. So this mouse has pretty much the standard buttons. You have your 2 side buttons. You have your DPI when you switch. You get lights that tell you if you're in 1, 2, 3, or 4. Scroll wheel, right, left click. DPI up and down on the top over here. So let's go over this. The buttons, they're really nice. They're Omron. They work really well. The other thing is this sensor, it just doesn't malfunction. Like if you've ever heard of the Razer Deathadder, one thing if you Google at all is the sensor's amazing. The 3988 sensor by Pixart is probably as good as it gets. I mean, there might be a few newer sensors coming out that'll challenge it, but I think it's as good as it gets. Tracking wise, you will not be able to, get this mouse to malfunction. The RGB is nice, works really well. The only flaw I found for the buttons on this mouse is the scroll wheel. It's not the best. It's a little wonky. It's a little loose. When it came to my Roccat Cone Pure Military, that was the best scroll wheel I've ever used. And that's a big thing for me. Now, when it comes to comfort, which is very important, this mouse is very comfortable. You can use it any grips you want. I have like a 20 centimeter long hand and a very wide hand, like at around 12 centimeters. So this was the one downfall my Roccat had, was that it's a short mouse. If you put them side by side, you will see it's quite a bit shorter. So if you're a palm gripper, you're not going to be able to use my Roccat. But I'm a claw grip, so it didn't bother me. That's why I could do very well with this mouse. But this one here gives you the option to be palm, claw, fingertip. Doesn't matter. It works really well. Side buttons. I have a huge thumb. Most people this doesn't bother, but I accidentally press these quite a bit. My Roccat, I had this groove. Some people didn't like this. I love this because it keeps my finger away from those. They're a little higher up. Perfect buttons. I wish most mouses would do that, but I do have quite a wide thumb and I'll have to adjust to it. It has a rubber cable. It doesn't rub on anything. I have it dongled up, taped up to my speaker there. So I'm going to add some gameplay footage and just to show how precise this mouse is. I'm going to go over the software real quick and then I'm going to end it there. What you have here is you have your software. I have it open already. The LED lighting, you can set it any color you want. It has static, breathing, cycling, or off. I've always liked breathing, but let's just go static real quick. Since it's on blue, you can see it's blue. And I'm going to switch it over to red real quick. I'm just going to show you how quick that it's pretty automatic. It's on red. You can set the brightness for video purposes. I have it set real low because it's extremely bright. That speed is for when you have it on breathing. You can set the speed of the breathing if you want it to have a really fast beat or not. The buttons, you can set all your buttons. Mouse buttons, you know, right click and left click and all that. Key mapping if you want to do keyboard buttons with multimedia keys, whatever. So you have all your options. You can set macros. I don't personally use macros, so really quickly, if you use macros, you can set them up. I've never set any on a mouse. I don't want to go into too much detail because I'd probably make a lot of mistakes. I'm not sure how to do that. Pointer. So you have your 4 settings, and mine are 800 to 3200, 50 DPI increments, so anywhere from 50 to 6400, which is really nice. You have, let's see what others is just like checking for updates and stuff like that, and you can share, you know, YouTube and all that. So it's pretty standard stuff. The software works well. I would say it's nothing special, but there's also nothing wrong with it. So it will take care of your graphics card if you want to set like overclock and stuff. So that's pretty cool if you have the right graphics card. So there you have it. So far, I'm very happy with this mouse. If you've enjoyed this video, like, comment. I really love, I answer all the comments as much as possible. You can subscribe also. And I'm going to add some gameplay footage so you can see a little bit of how precise this mouse is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And hopefully you have a good day and you can all take care. See you later. So there you have it, folks, the Gigabyte XM300. Definitely check this mouse out. Great sensor, very accurate. Thanks for watching.